Hello guys, and welcome to a new Etheria restart video. Today we're talking about the brand new character Gianc, and honestly, he's one of the most intriguing animus to release yet. In this video, I'll break down his full kit, explain where he fits into the current meta, go over my personal build preferences, and answer the big question, should you summon for him? Gianc's overall role in the current meta is that of a sustained HP scaling bruiser with reliable self-maintenance and tempo pressure. Unlike pure burst units, Gianc's damage scales primarily off max HP, making him inherently tankier and more consistent as battles drag on. His skill 1, Tide Hunt, deals single target damage based on his max HP and heals himself based on HP lost, giving him two-way value in both offense and sustain. His skill 2, Siren's Bite, hits all enemies based on his max HP and can inflict wound, which prevents healing and makes him even more effective against sustain-heavy comps. Finally, his skill 3, Cannon Rainfall, targets all enemies, sacrifices some of his own HP in the process, and can apply weak to reduce enemy damage output. These HP-based effects make Gianc naturally strong in both PvP and prolonged engagements where durability matters. Gianc also has a unique passive called Azure Drifting that plays directly into his HP focus. At the start of battle, his follow-up attack rate increases by 15% for every 10,000 max HP he has. But this comes with a trade-off. He cannot land critical hits with his attacks. This makes him fundamentally different from most DPS units. Instead of crit-reliant burst, he brings consistent pressure through frequent additional attacks based on his durability. In a meta where durability, follow-up frequency, and resource sustainability are key, Gianc's unique scaling gives him relevance even against high-burst teams that try to collapse fights quickly. Now let's talk about how I personally gear him. My favorite setup right now is Bloodbath plus Swift Smite plus Bramble module sets. And honestly, it feels insane in long PvP matches. Bloodbath dramatically increases his effect resistance and helps him absorb large chunks of damage. Perfect for a bruiser that thrives on high HP. Swift Smite gives him much-needed speed and effect accuracy, letting him rotate his HP-based skills faster and maintain his pressure on cooldown. Bramble adds extra defense and a chance to counterattack, which synergizes beautifully with his frequent follow-ups and keeps him threatening even when he's under fire. This combo doesn't just make Gianc tanky, it keeps him active, cycling abilities, and outputting consistent HP-scaled damage throughout longer fights. For his shell, I'm personally running Alicorn, and this choice has been very effective, especially in PvP. Alicorn's effect helps Gianc avoid being locked down by crowd control, which is crucial against fast control setups. Since he needs to act frequently to maximize his Azure Drifting passive, having escape from CC ensures he gets those follow-ups rather than being shut down before he can start building pressure. In fast-paced PvP environments, that reliability is huge. In PvP specifically, Gianc plays like a tempo engine and sustained bruiser combined. He won't instantly delete enemies like a crit-dependent nuker, but what he will do is survive burst windows, keep pressure rolling, and grind down opponents over time. Against stall teams or other bruisers, his high follow-up rate and HP-based damage make him exceptionally hard to deal with. In PvE, he's solid and consistent, though his true strength really comes out in competitive modes, where tempo control and attrition matter most. So should you summon for Gianc? If you're focused on PvP and enjoy bruiser or tempo-based comps, yes, he's absolutely worth considering. He brings something unique to the current landscape, with his HP scaling and follow-up focus, making him a good fit against many of the high-burst teams dominating the meta. However, if your priority is pure PvE speed clears and maximum burst, he might not feel as immediately explosive as some crit-reliant units. Overall, I give Gianc a very positive review. With the right build, especially Bloodbath plus Swift Smite plus Bramble modules and an Alicorn shell for CC resistance, he becomes a formidable bruiser that thrives in extended fights. If that playstyle resonates with you, he's definitely a strong summon. Let me know how you're building your Gianc, and I'll see you in the arena.